Hey, hello guys, welcome back to the forest. Before we get into the game, let's see what kind of updates they did. There's another update on the game. This is the most recent update that they have done. Apparently it's for 0.67. Right now we're at 68, but I haven't seen the 68's post yet. So unfortunately they haven't posted something up for that one yet. But here's one I missed from the last few videos. FFX has fixed a few issues with it. With 0.67, released last Thursday, fixed the strength display as 1 and page's stats. Apparently, the strength the stat basically was staying at a undefined value was not affected or something. Fixed camera positioning being like slightly messed up whenever you would skin an animal at a certain angle. Camera would apparently keep the frozen display if you had a full screen, and fixed a specific case of toggling quickly between book and inventory that would leave the hub invisible. Cool. That's neat. I also displayed my own ideas. If it's here, I mean, it may not be here. Because a lot of people probably commented on top of my comments. Probably, there it is. Wow, a lot of people commented since I did it. Well, my idea here, guys, was, is that you guys should try to add the Wendigo as a extra monster. Like, the idea is to make it like an extra monster in the game, so stuff like the nighttime will be more scary. Plus, you can't eat cannibals or human meat, otherwise the Wendigo could possess you. Maybe make it a rare spawn, so that way it's not too overpowered. But the only way you can kill this thing is by using fire. So you would have to, all the other moves would probably be able to stun it, but you wouldn't be able to kill it. So only fire-based attacks like Molotovs and stuff like that would actually have any effect at all on it. And it can also take over a cannibal, maybe. Maybe do something involving it taking over a cannibal. That'd be pretty sweet. It'd be crazy to use fire to kill it. Maybe, add some scary music, or maybe a certain atmosphere, white noise in the background whenever it's around, to make it very, very creepy and scary. Because it definitely would fit well with the game, and that's kind of what the idea as well as trying to type here is. And hopefully that people got the point. But the way I type things, I make it just kind of like jumpy around, so you probably wouldn't understand unless you understood it. It seems like Mushroom here kind of said the same thing I did, but he kind of said like all this just above my comments. It's like, and it wasn't even too long before he did comment that. Poor Mushroom. But anyway, guys, let's get back to the game. Okay, we're on version 6.8, and 10 days from now we're gonna have another update. Time to show you guys what I've been up to. Whew. I went through lots and lots of pain and struggling to get this done. You guys would not believe the amount of time it took for me to build all this as a solo person. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. Becca Boo will probably be joining us today as well, so we might get a chance to see her tonight. So, because today is Monday the 25th, 9/25/17, and this is when she's supposed to show up. Yeah, my mouse is kind of stuck on. I can't get rid of that high memory usage thing. You're annoying. Come on, game, load. Okay, good. Welcome to my humble abode. Or I should say Beckaboo's humble abode. I also seen a patch where they actually have fixed sharks not showing up in multiplayer, so sharks are now in multiplayer now. So yeah, Beckaboo may not want to take the water. I didn't notice it until I looked at their forums from like a few patches ago, but apparently they have fixed it. But yeah, this is the house, guys. I managed to get this done. I don't think it's too bad. I mean, I think I did a good job on it, actually. As much wood as it took. Soon Beckaboo will have her wood, and soon this will be all done and available. And she has a window right here, so she can even snipe from her own window. My idea here, though, is I'm thinking I'm going to do is we're going to block off this section over here, just in front of the main wall over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 birthday traps, just like we did in the back down here. I don't know if I showed you guys the other birthday trap, but I have 2 of them over there now, and the walls covering both sides of them, so they have to hit them. See, right here is like an issue. Since I can walk right there, they can run through here, so I'm going to need to block that off. Oh, check that out. You ran into that trap, homeboy? Not so tough now, are you? Guys think they're invincible or something. There you go. So there you go. So the idea here on these traps here, since I got them put up different ways, what happens is that if you were to go in through this way, it would lock you in. You go out this way, it'll kill you. If you go out through this way, it'll lock you in. You go out that way, it'll kill you. So it's kind of like a way of boxing them in, but taking out a number or 2 here and there. And there'll be like a little dock system I'm going to put behind this wall that goes up on the other side of this cabin, right across from Beckaboo's one. And I'll also have a catapult and everything so I can shoot through this area. So if they're trapped in here, they're open game. Probably one of the best ideas I probably thought of. And it turns my disadvantaged location into an advantage, which is what you want to do. You really want to work your brain and trying to be creative. It's one of my best strong suits. Now our big boat that's all stocked up and ready to go is awesome and all. However, I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to build a small boat. And the reason why a small raft is because if we can fit a few, and I mean just a few, I see you up there. If we fit a few log holders on there, if we can fit at least, I think, 2, it'd be okay, because then we're actually putting in 3 more logs than what we get from the log sled. If we can fit 3 on here somehow, then we would have almost 20 something logs being delivered at a pop through water, which is a lot better, and single person use, so you know it'd be a lot better that way. This here has a lot of potential. It may end up having 3 only as well. So I might end up increasing the number of log holders on this thing. So, because the only way I'm seeing we're gonna be using this thing here is for collecting more wood, but to go off somewhere else away from here to collect wood. So that way we can get a more advantage here. So I get back to how to play the game. I haven't played in like 4 days. So I'm a little rusty on the buttons again. I'm gonna eat through my supply here because we got so many. I know it's probably silly for me to be working on that right now, which we're not, because it shut my logs up even more. But we're gonna finish the pretty much the roof here. Finally got out, did you? We're gonna finish the roof there. As you guys can see, there's another docking system right here. That's gonna be like a little porch extending out. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm gonna probably get to work here, so I'll probably do a cutscene here, guys, so you guys don't have to watch me cut lumber down. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Huh? I just got done killing one of the cannibals because he took my arrows and tried to run for it. Oh, you can eat the mushrooms. You can't pick them. Oh, there you are. Can be eaten or planted in underground garden. Poisonous. Oh. Arrows. Ah, okay. That's neat. I didn't think about that. You could use mushrooms to poison arrows. Well, we got a few of them. Wasn't expecting that. Play the game here and there, and you learn new things every day. Now chopping wood, chopping wood, chopping wood. I'll see you guys here in a second again. And our sap's been sitting here for quite a few days. 30 sap. Don't know if that's good or not, but... yeah, I already get 4. So, I don't even need to mess with you, Mr. Alligator. Yeah, we need to go rest. Oh, time to take a break. Lunch break again. Ugh. But I think the camp's coming together pretty well, though. I mean, there hasn't been too much stuff that's frankly made me think that it's not going to be doable. And so far, the custom house is becoming pretty good. The only thing different I would have done with the house is maybe make it a little wider, because the fact is that seems like you might need the room. I kind of built it that big just because it kept it under about 116 logs and stuff. How many more arrows have I got left? 12. Oh, I have to hold it. I forgot how you do that again. Might build a second log sled. That way I can just push log sleds over there, fill them all up, bring them a whole bunch at once. I know before the end of this video, we're going to end up showing you guys the wall I plan on making to help with getting all the wood we need to get done. Or not the wall, another But that doesn't involve wood anyway. My head's thinking wood right now. All the work we need to do in order to ensure an extra wall of defense for the main wall. But it will cut off our ability to do this. To just push it towards the main wall and just be able to just walk in. So we're definitely going to need a way around it. And a way around where some cannibals can't take advantage. And the only way I'm seeing it is to use the boat. If we use the boat, I think that'll solve pretty much most of our problems. Sure, it'll be a little bit more work to do that way, but however, it will bring more logs in. So, and that's kind of the benefit. If we can get enough on there for like 2 loads of this to be taken over, I think it'd be more worth the extra work of just rolling it through the water. At least that's the idea anyway. I'm not worried about the small raft. We can complete that in like 2 seconds with one trip, pretty much. So it's not that hard to make one. The roof though is going to take a little time. I know the concept player is pretty fun to play with. It is very entertaining. It adds a lot of goofiness to it. Wow. Their numbers are definitely swelling up. Yeah, the effigies wore them away, but it just tells them to say, hey boys, bring more boys to the party. Kind of like how I think there was a, I don't remember what game it was. Dawn of War, was it? I think it was Dawn of War. Soulstorm and all that, basically, with the orcs on stuff. Because that was one of their catchphrases. We need more boys. Hey, the door stayed open. We'll leave the light on for you. Ah, alrighty. I don't know if you guys got to see my camo armor. We take this and some leaves, and you just take lizard skin and a bunch of leaves, and you make stealth armor. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that or not, but it gives you good camo armor. Which to me, I think is like an upgrade to the lizard skin. It's actually something better. Just to be frank about it, it seems like it's better to me. Now we're on our last trip. The cannibals have been running around quite crazier, but hopefully they're slowing down the patrols, or they're going to take a while to get back here again. So I need some time to get over here. Oh! Oh my! You scared the crap out of me. Oh my. Oh. Man, why do they do that all the time? They gotta come running at you, then they run away. If you're gonna scare the living bejesus out of me, at least make it a fight. It's getting late, so we gotta hurry up and get this done. Oh boy. Piggy's mad. Down, Piggy. I think the stealth armor is the really way to go. Holy crap, it seems like it's really helping you keep stealth. They're not bugging me as much as they usually would. Piggy. Oh, here we go. I hate being at night. Could you imagine if they were to put the Wendigo in the game? We'd have the most terrifying game ever. Well, I'm not sure if most terrifying, but it would be definitely scary. Get back. Before more cannibals come back around. It does seem like the stealth armor really does work. Like, shocking enough, stealth armor is the way to go. Oof, that's scary. Okay. Time to go night-night. And it would make things like going to bed a lot more essential, or having a camp more essential, because you don't want to be awake during daytime, or nighttime, I mean. Four, 13, cool. Creepy. Let's put you down, boy. I'll take the arrow back. Okay, we might want to build a basic fire. You guys were pretty much quite annoying. Apparently there's another one here. She's like glitched or something. There you go. Now the trap's working really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a stick. Some arrows. Food. Some water. All their bodies are turned into corpses now. Or bones, I should say. They're already corpses. I'm still using my spear because I want to see what happens if you upgrade it fully. Because I need to go find me some alcohol once I get enough cloth. I should be making bone armor. I know. However, the stealth seems to be working a lot better. At least I can't say better yet because I haven't tried the bone armor. But the bone armor, I feel like it's just not as efficient. Because it's just harder to get your hands on the actual, I don't know how you say it, cloth. Bones are easy to get a hold of. Cloth is very a pain to get a hold of, because you guys seen in my last drunk video, they were swarming their camp. So you can't really go to their campsite too often to actually get cloth. Going into that cave and glitching it through is one way of doing it, but that's kind of a cheesy way of doing it. I really don't want to do cheesy or take advantage of a glitch. That's not my style. Oh! 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 You really scared the crap out of me. You got 3 stealth armor, so we need an extra one or so. What you get. That's the one disadvantage about this game. Watch out for crocodiles. They are everywhere. Whoa! Instant poison? Holy! Okay. Yeah, collecting the berries is one way of doing it, but I think getting the mushrooms is like an... that makes it look like a child's play. Oh my. So I might be having poison arrows for days here now. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Wasn't expecting like an instant poison arrow. Oh my. That is ultimately crazy. That must be really poisonous. Thank goodness you can use the pouch to pick it up. If you couldn't have, that would have been really sucky. Speaking of sucky, we're gonna need to go up there and check the traps we put up. Because Beckaboo gave me an idea with putting a trap within a trap. The deadfall traps are not going to be as useful because they keep running through them, and it doesn't seem to be hitting anybody. So how about we put perfect traps on one side of them that would stop them from actually, you know, running through it so quickly, and they would get stopped. I was afraid of that. I was hoping there'd be walls right here, though. I wonder, do I have to, probably do. 5. look, it's almost done. The roof's finally done, but apparently there's a bunch of other aspects, the side walls, that need to be done around the roof. Wasn't expecting that part. 3 feathers. 3 feathers. How many feathers be working on it? Yeah. 132. Build birdhouses, everybody. That's the way to go. If you're low on arrows, birdhouses are the way to go. You will get lots of arrows to be made by doing that. Once this main house is built up, we need to work on getting the actual the fence right here made up. It'll be similar to that, but it's going to be like one straight line with one way in, and then there won't be another way out, except for the way that would kill you. So that's kind of what we're going to do. Gonna make us keep real busy. Got lots of work to do. Whew. Oh my. Gosh, I'm getting like jump scares out of nowhere. You can imagine by boat, if we were to put like at least 3 of them on there, we'd probably get about 20 something logs. That's about 4 walls worth of custom for your custom house made up at once. Going up the stairs again. Yeah, it seems to work out pretty well. Okay, yep, so we're going to need how many more walls? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. It's going to take about 3 trips again. So I'll see you guys here in a bit again, because we've got more building to do. But first, before we end up doing that, we're going to go ahead and check on the traps. Huh, I never noticed that. Check that out. They triggered every single one of them. They tripped every one of them. We see them running through here a lot, so let's try to see if we can get some traps made. Okay, a stick trap. We want it positioned just beside the other trap. There we go. A trap within a trap. A clever idea by Becca Boo. It does mean we're putting a bunch of these things everywhere, but you gotta realize these cannibals are not exactly easy to deal with. Already working on 60 sticks already. So if they trigger that trap, they trigger the other trap as well. So it stops them in the spot, kills the first guy, and the deadfall trap falls down. If anyone who's behind him gets stopped too, they get hit by the deadfall trap. Pretty clever, as well as pretty dang a pain as well. And the reason why it's a pain, I'm saying, is because I have to now get all the stuff to make it. So we'll probably work on sticks first. We should have plenty of rocks to finish it off too. Yeah, logs we'll get later. Oh. You're gonna have a fight? Headshot. Oh, ran out of sticks. Where's my sticks at? Wow. Whoa. Even Bambi got hit by that. Gonna wash off the blood. My strength's still 10. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna work on this for a bit, guys. I'll see you guys here in a bit, so you're not watching me do all this. Not again. Oh, it's you. I'll take my arrow back, thank you. You just made me waste an arrow. Really? Arrows left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I wasted all my sticks trying to build the stuff, so I don't got a stick. Oh, there's a stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like how this trap actually hit something. This guy actually got murdered. I guess the proper term would say he got owned. You got so owned. That's why I dubbed this hill Trap Hill. That's where all the traps happen. Oh boy. Time test it to trap out. Huh. It works. Go me? Huh. Heard something out here. Yeah, another alligator bugged me. Apparently they left. Heard some skinnies. Killed off a bunch of them, so they shouldn't be around too often right now. I'm gonna cancel this one and cancel this one because they're gonna make it like clip through the wood. It doesn't look as good. Okay, are all the sides done? Yes, they are. Cancel that one. Cancel that one. Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I like it. And the house is complete. It looks a little funky because it's got a few parts sticking out of it. But I think it doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can just call it design, I guess. Functionality, art, whatever you want to call it. It's good enough to me, anyway. Night time. And save, so we can get all that progress saved. That took quite a few trips. It's not too bad looking. I mean, it does look a little off, but I don't know. To me, I don't think it looks too bad. I think it gives it style. So I like it, basically. It's not too bad. If Rebecca Boo doesn't like it, she can make her own house from scratch. That way she can make it the way she wants. So I'd be happy to take this house. This would be great. Go ahead and close. There you go. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Now to help close the episode off real quick, I think I'll do one more little pause thing. We're gonna finish this boat. One trip with logs, I should have enough for it, and then we're gonna work on getting the layout for the wall to show you guys, and then that'll probably be it for the video. So I'll see you guys here in a bit. Oh my word. Right up there. They were just right here. They saw me. I hid behind a tree and just bent down and crouched. Little icon pops up, another eye icon, and they went right past me. Stealth armor is the way to go. That is the way you want to go right now. Especially if you're by yourself. Okay, let's resume. Okay, we got that done and over with. Didn't take much time at all. Got jump scared again by another alligator. Can you believe that? Alligator are supposed to spawn right by the shoreline here. It spawned clear out there where the tree was, and it was right behind me. Really? You're gonna give me a terrifying jump scare because you can't spawn the damn gang alligators in the correct areas. I suppose they're great. Get over here. I don't want to be messing with those guys right now. I suppose it makes sense, I suppose, because there's like a little lake back there, but this area could be like just a natural spawn for anywhere in alligators. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because it's water and ponds everywhere, but I don't know. For me, I feel like they should be spawning along the shoreline here. Not spawning clear out in the middle of the freaking land. Alligators should be like in the shoreline. I got one extra log. I'm gonna put it into the guard tower. Actually, I would put it in the thing, but I'll let Becca Boo finish that. Time to put a log in this thing here and try to get some stuff done. So how many can we fit on this thing anyway? If we can fit any at all. Storage. Log holders. One. Two. Can we get a third? Three. There you go. That should work out, I think, beautifully. You stand right there, you got your little thing right there. We can put in some decorations here. It will put down, but it wants to put down like over here in the corner side, and that's it. One, two, three. There we go. I mean, about 16 sticks, we need about 48 sticks. 20 out of pop, we can probably get that done in no time. Probably about 3 trips. It always comes down to 3 trips every time. I don't know why. But let's end our video here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and make the wall real fast. Rock wall. Here. Where we're gonna put a happy birthday trap. Which way should we put it? I mean, do you want this to be the entrance way or the other way? Let's do it this way. Like that. Let me go back to walls. Walls, and then we'll pop you right here. Stretch you across. See here. Oh boy. Them guys were on a mission. But I think this looks pretty cool. It creates this wide open gap area, but this wide open gap area is what we're going to use for shooting the catapult and everything. Anyway, let's go ahead and put the happy birthday trap down. This one's on the inside, so we want this one on the outside. So I should put right here, actually. I've seen him too. Wish they would stop doing that. Nope, doesn't work. Yep, I'm spotted. I have to take you out. Man, you're tough. I knew that wasn't going to end well. Thirteen left arrows left too. Not too bad. And armor's still a decent percent, so I didn't do too bad. Was he able to actually damage anything? No. You heard him hitting it, but thing is though, he's not actually hitting it. It's weird. Let's switch back to walls again. Never said this was going to be easy to accomplish. We need it lined up with this. Walk wall from right here all the way down to there. See, the trap's triggered on this side, so if they come inside, they get hit and they die. This one's triggered from the outside, so if they try to come in through this side, they'll die. So if they can get in through this way, but if they come in through this way, it'll just block them off. If I have to raise the wall up higher, we can, which is the point of what I'm trying to do anyway. So the rocks are done for these traps. Bet the traps won't take too long to build. Empty the rocks there. Gives me something to do with the rocks at least. Can't believe you guys are doing this again. Well, what I'll do is I'll keep your bodies here and I'll end up making another custom effigy. Just in case I have to use it. At the very least, having you guys' effigy would be very useful. Another arrow. Search their bodies for any more arrows I may have left in them. But yep, that's the wall we're going to be building next. This will help reinforce it, everything else, and then the small raft we just built, we can get the log holders built up, and that'll help us provide about 7, 14, 21 logs at a pop, which is a lot more logs than the other way around, so. I think I put this log sled outside the wall. Because if we put it inside the wall, obviously it's going to be hard to get it out. If not impossible to get it out. Oh, that's right, we're throwing these into the guard tower. I did a good job. But we hit the hour point, everybody, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Make sure you watch my videos and check out other videos I have. The more views, the better. So thank you for watching, and bye.